And for the Richmond Spiders, Tiara Simon will be out there. Alicia Newell, good to see her back after having an injury that held her out of the game a couple weeks ago. Allie Sweeney, Rachel Ostrom, and of course Dugan. Wraps around, kicks it back out to Tiara Simon, and now back to Alicia Newell, who had a very impressive game on the road against Columbia. In fact, a career game. First shot of the day goes through, and who else but Maggie Dugan for a trio?
Because there's so much pressure going to be coming their way for Temple, and Temple is a very physical team, and they're going to want to really body up these Spider players.
Ostrom for three, got it once again. Close look. Ostrom with 8 points in the ball game. Dugan and Dewey with 3, and there's the response that Temple needed. Now it's a sophomore guard from Thompson, Connecticut, Brianna Mead with the basketball, who scored 7 last time out against LaSalle. Here's Alexander for 3 once again, and that one sinks through.
Alexander, another good three-point shooter, and pressure leads to a turnover. And this is an opportunity here for the Owls as another three goes down. Look at the Owls now with a rally here to cut this lead to 6.
Boy, Drew Alexander starting to heat up. That's now back-to-back threes for her. Dugan gathers the loose ball. Ostrom handles, tries to answer with a three of her own, and she does! Ostrom handles for the Spiders. Now here's Allie Sweeney from low. The shot doesn't go through, but an offensive rebound, and Newell gets the shot to go! Now the Owls trying to respond. Here's Craig with the basketball, a handoff over to Turner. Three-pointer on the way, sinks through, and Kayla Turner is starting to heat up here in the second half. Kayla Turner had 12 points last time against LaSalle, and like Craig mentioned, she now has 10 in this game. Here's Tiara Simon for her jumper, and that one's through.
She's 6 for 6 for 3. Check that. She's 2 of 6 for 3 on the season, but she can shoot it from out there.
A transfer from St. Louis. Now here's Turner once again, and boy, she has found something. Rain Wright into the ball game, as well as Sam Dewey. 7 seconds to shoot. Here is Dugan. Trio is good, and that's 10 points in the ball game for Maggie Dugan. For Dugan, back-to-back weeks this year being named the Atlantic 10 Player of the Week and the reigning Atlantic 10 Player of the Year from last season on a historic run for the Spiders. Low feed to Dugan of Rachel Ostrom, who had 11 points in the first half, hitting 3 from downtown. Low feed now to Rain Wright. The freshman from Manchester High School gets the layup to go. Ostrom tried to step forward, couldn't get that one. The ball never hit the rim. There's only 4 seconds left. Dugan from deep hits it. Oh my! How does she do it? Maggie Dugan with another three-pointer.
Outstanding offensive stick pack in court awareness by Molina to be in the right place at the right time.
Give and go for Dugan, another one from her. 2 Owls in double digits. Dugan hands it off to Rain Wright. Back over to Dugan. Three-point shot goes through once again. 5 three-pointers in the ballgame for Maggie Dugan.
That was a little out of control there for Newell. She thought she got fouled, but maybe a little out of control.
Here's Turner. Hits the basket and draws the foul from beyond the arc.
She wasn't quite there on that Newell attempt, trying to get it in there to Sam Dewey.
Now Sweeney finds Dugan. Long three goes through again. There's only 9 players in Richmond women's basketball history who have accomplished 1,500 career points.
There she goes again.
And she answers back with another basket. That's a season high for Maggie Dugan, now into 30 points. Dugan spins, floats it back outside for Allie Sweeney with 10 to shoot. Off the screen, she drives forward, off the glass, through the hoop, and Allie Sweeney cashes in for a couple.
Sell didn't want them to take a shot on that. He wanted them not to maybe add to this lead.
Turner gets another one. That's now 22 points in the game for her. Floats one over to Sweeney. Three-pointer on the way, goes through! Three-point shot Goes off the mark for Tristan Taylor. What a finish for the Spiders. They close it out with a 14-2 run to take a 72-57 win against the Temple Owls on their home court.